before we...
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the Nets starting 5. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Irving, then it's Jordan, and it's Green in at the 4-man position. And for the 76ers, they've got Ben Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Green, and there's Seth Curry, and it's Howard in at center.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Outside, Simmons. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Nets. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
Down low, here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Now here's Harden. Nets passing it around. Irving against Simmons. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Harden. Back to Green. Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Green. From deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 5. Elbow shot is on the way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
Harris outside. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden has a wide open look. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now the pass to Curry. Back to Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Back to Harden. The kick out to Irving. Pops it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Back to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 6 points.
So tough to stay with the pick and roll. Howard moves so fluidly after setting the solid screen.
Harden the pass to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Curry dishes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
That one is no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Harden. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Maxey.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through it.
Now, here's Maxey. Scott, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nets lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, I like the attitude they've shown coming in here. I mean, really applying pressure and trying to give this crowd nothing to cheer about.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
If someone was there to contest it, it wouldn't have done any good.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And then Griffin with the dunk.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Pass to Claxton. Knocked away. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Brown. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Now the 76ers with it.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. The Nets also changing it up. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Irving passes to Harris. Brown with it. Pass to Claxton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux. right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The shot by Curry, no good. Brooklyn leading by 13. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Over in the corner, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. With the shot. Back to Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Brown outside. Outside Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry passes to Simmons. Right side Scott. Back to Simmons. The dish now to Scott. For three, Harris. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Feeds to Scott. Harris outside. Back to Scott. Left side Harris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and the coaching staff likes seeing Harris take these shots. It really helps his confidence.
Here's Irving. And there's the pass to Aldridge. Brown outside. There's the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just... And that's going to do it for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
They've got Howard. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. From deep three-point range, Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris with it. Out guarded by Simmons. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, G.A., he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there. Yes.
For Philadelphia, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 12. Stolen away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Passes it to Irving. Ripped away. And now the 76ers on the break.
Improving his floor awareness. How does a decent sense for when his guys roll?
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. He spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden against Simmons. Irving looking for an opening. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 11 points. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 14 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Milton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Left side, Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers trail by 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, the defender all over. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reedy is checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Johnson surveying the floor. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin with the ball. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Korkmaz to the left side wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Milton with it. Johnson's there. They double him with Jordan. Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Luwawu. It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Johnson. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Green. And it's Claxton in at the power forwards position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Claxton. That one falls. And the Nets lead by 8.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
A shot by Milton, no good. Reed with the steal. Pass to Maxey. Back to Reed. Pass to Milton. Right side, Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Dishes it to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
Green dishes to Aldridge. And here's Harden for 3. Scott pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Maxey. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
The Nets with the lead. Harden surveying the D. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
It's deflected. To tie it up. And it's good on the way in. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Brown. And Griffin slams it in.
Showing why he's considered a leader. Griffin wants to be the guy taking these important shots.
Howard finds Simmons. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Howard. Inside, and Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
To the paint, it's stolen by Harris. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line for your 76ers.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate. It's in what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Green against Irving. On the way, Harris. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Confidence of Simmons, a quick thinker who isn't afraid to go after steals and start the break.
The feed now to Jordan. And stolen by Howard. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that is reflected in the score. When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players.
They double-team Curry. Green passes to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Irving finds Irving. It's up a three. It drops. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Howard. Yes!
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Wide open look. Rebound by the 76ers. The drive by Green. It's good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Harris drops them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the power forward. They double team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And Holiday, here we go. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
From 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it to Holiday. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good, Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And both free throws good for Curry.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. On the wing, Giannis. Dishes to Lopez. Simmons with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Harris. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Maxey passes to Scott. Simmons against Middleton. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Milton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Scott. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Portis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Harris outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Maxey. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Forbes. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Bucks. Middleton looking it over. From deep. That one's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. But we recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Dwight Howard's checked in for Harris. Bucks leading by 3. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
The Bucks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Forbes, the pass to Portis. And that one drops for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Tucker bounce pass. Passes to Forbes.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reedy's checked in for Howard. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. Now here's Milton. Guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Harris. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Curry.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Inside. Outside for Simmons. Poked away. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Kept alive. And to Antetokounmpo. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Pass to Harris. From 10 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Reed. The 76ers trail by 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday, no one around him. No good on the 3. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg indeed in the one. Oh, he got it to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period as it... And that'll about...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Count the basket. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Back to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Down low. Out to Harris. Back to Howard. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
76ers moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 3. To the middle, here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the shot goes down.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Middleton against Green. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. The feed to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Tucker finds Portis. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nice shot by Portis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 7. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Tries it from 19. And that one goes long. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good. Maxey.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
36 seconds left in the third. Portis kicks to Forbes. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Maxey. It's tipped. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Milwaukee with the ball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey. Guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Tucker. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Howard, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside, DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Fires from the line. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Curry dishes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Holiday against Simmons. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes in there. Lopez has got his first basket.
Lopez powering through that time.
On the wing, Harris. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Curry kicks to Harris. The pass to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. This one for 3. But they recover it. Out to Harris. Fires for 3. The rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Simmons. Giannis outside. From deep 3-point range. Doesn't go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Forbes the pass to Portis. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. With 3, Harris. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Harris. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Takes a three. And the miss. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Capella finds Young. Over Simmons. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Simmons on the wing. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And there it is for him.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Green. Curry kicks to Simmons. Six to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
To the left wing. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Here's Capella. Excellent D from Howard.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Harris dishes to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Green. Here's Harris. And Capella sends it back. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Collins. Over to the left wing. Here's Herter. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Young with the steal. Herter passes to Capella. Unloads. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's in there. Simmons got his second basket of the game. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Herter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Scott can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Idle on the wing. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Williams passes to Herter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Milton. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Bucket is good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Hawks trailing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Left side, Williams. Passes it to Okongwu. Back to Williams. And the layup falls.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Here's Maxey. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Simmons looking around. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young dishes to Snell. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The feed to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Young. The trade. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Harris. Releases from the wing and drills it. Harris has got his first points in this one.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Young outside. The pass to Gallinari. And stolen by Harris. Gallinari with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Harris finds Simmons. Over Young. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. There's the dish to Gallinari. Over Harris. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harris. That shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. Pass to Snell. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. Can't hit from 12. Atlanta leading by 3. Young outside. In the corner, Snell with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thibault. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Maxey passes to Howard. That's tipped.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Capella dishes to Young. Banked in off the glass. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
16 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it to Howard. Outside, Green. Howard in the post. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
And a close game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. The first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Shaq, is he a star that you can build around?
I say you have to be a special talent to be a franchise player at guard. With that said,
And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Curry. Harris outside. To the wing on the left. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Shoots. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got 6 points.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Left side, Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Atlanta leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lays it straight in.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
Now Williams. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Simmons with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Pass to Hunter. Dishes it to Okongwu. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Huerter passes to Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Howard misses.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Huerter passes to Hunter, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it left. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Young looking it over. He feeds it to Okongwu. Out left to the wing. Here's Hunter. There's the pass to Okongwu. And they pick up 2. That's now 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Inside. Pass to Korkmaz. And a lot of contact on that one. So, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Tony Snell subbed in for Hunter. Here's Maxey. He nails it, and we're tied up. Maxey's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Huerter. Young outside. It's deflected. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-4 run. Don't go in. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Capella kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Back to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
The 76ers leading. Simmons passes to Kerr. And here is Green. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Outside Collins. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Herter passes to Williams. Count it. Good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Murray finds Harris. The high post shot. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Collins against Green. Lob pass to Capella. That one, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Lou Williams. And he knocks down the first one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Williams with the ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Capella's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Outside, Green. Here's Harris. Here's Howard. Another shot. He lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons against Williams. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And it's sent back by Howard. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Milton with it. Young's there. Here's Howard. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herter. Up again. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. .34 seconds left in the game. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Here's Curry with the 3. Green dishes to Simmons. Pass to Harris. Count it!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young passes to Herter. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. At the elbow, Collins.
Great defense by Harris. He put in the effort to contest that shot.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Seth Curry. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Simmons passes to Howard. They kick it out to Green. Pulls it from the elbow. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now, here is Harden. Passes it to Griffin. And both teams, Doris, battling injuries.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
Here's Curry. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
How about the timing of Dwight Howard? Good luck and good night.
The Nets on offense. Harden surveying the D. And the pass to Harris. Fires the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside. Out to Harris. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving passes to Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Harris. And a wide open look for Irving. That one a little long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Jordan, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving finds Harden. And the Nets miss again. 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And here is Curry. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Griffin. Out to Harris. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Harris. Feeds to Howard. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Harris. He can't hit that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harris dishes to Griffin. Back to Harris. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, Aldridge comes in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Green. Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. The dish to Aldridge. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris inside the line. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown, and it's Green, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Milton. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Milton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Green finds Harden. Outside Aldridge. Back to Harden. Stolen away. And they're moving it up. Here's Thybulle. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 7 points.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. 4 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 8. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Green. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Howard with the second chance points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And Brown now atop the key. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers trail by 5. Curry outside. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Harris outside. From downtown. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
Outside Irving. Pass to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Brown missing. Now the 76ers with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Green. Simmons got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And slam dunk by Harris.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Brown outside. Pass to Griffin. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shoots from 14. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the... And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forwards. The big fella. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Harris. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot. Luwawu. That 3 off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Good. Nice job down low. The 76ers leading by 4. Harris outside. There's the feed to Simmons. Dishes it to Howard. And he gets the bucket. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Nets trail by 4. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Curry.
How about the effort from Seth Curry? If he's blocking shots, wow, what a lift for his guys.
2 points. That one goes. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Harden. Brown outside. Harris against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Passes to Claxton. Shoots from the high post, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brown. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry. Count it. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Harris outside. Here's Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 9.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Reed. Nice move, and it's good on the layup. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And there's the pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Reed. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. That one goes in. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to the wing. Reed the pass to Maxey. Back to Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Milton. Here's Reed. Back to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Scott. Clock at 6. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harden. Fires it up. And the 76ers get it back. A shot off that time. Irving attacking. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. It's deflected. He's off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Aldridge in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Harris. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Passes it to Luwawu. Takes the 3.
and pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
The pass to Griffin. Fires the three. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Howard. Now here is Harris.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper, now reaping the rewards of all his labor.
In the corner, it's Harris for the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Curry dishes to Green. He feeds it to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Curry looking it over. On the wing, Green deflects the pass. In the corner, it's Harris. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Irving from long range. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Curry. Outside for Simmons. Back to Curry. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Pass to Harden. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up, and Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steal.
Curry against Harris. Oh, Griffin in position.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
On the wing, Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Griffin. Simmons can't get it to go. And the Nets with possession here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. 6-point game. Here's Curry with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
The deep 3 from Harden. No good. So the 76ers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrive at the... And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Curry. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And here's Harris from the arc. And no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo up top. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Curry with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Middleton looking it over. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Drills it from outside.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And Curry has it in the corner. And Howard with the stuff.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Middleton the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Outside Curry to the inside. Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Howard's got 6. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Holiday. 76ers getting the bucket. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Simmons against Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Green.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And here's Maxey. Buries it down low. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Forbes the pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Scott, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had...
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Scott in at the 5, down low. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
The 76ers trail by 3.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner three shooter.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Maxey, and it's Thibault in the corner. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in, and Holiday kicks it to Tucker. The kick out to Holiday, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. The pass to Lopez. Middleton with it, guarded by Green. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in the 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And it's tied up with that one. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Lopez. And it's good, 2 points. Lopez has got 7 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Howard, the pass to Simmons. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Middleton dishes to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Howard with the steal. Here's Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Simmons against Holiday. Howard with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball. Now Howard. He has 6. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday trying to free himself up. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Lopez. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Curry dishes to Green. He kicks it to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Taken away by Holiday. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim one.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
Passes it to Green. It's thrown by to Kumbo, and Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most...
Are you kidding me? Nasty. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. That gives them the lead. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And Curry, here we go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Giannis passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Here's Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 4. Middleton right side. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey, no good. The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. It's good. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Korkmaz. Got a piece of it. Here's Middleton. Here's Giannis. Pass to Middleton for 3. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Not shying away at all from some contact. Harris takes it to the rim with force.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup. Maxi's got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Maxey, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Reed with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Milton's shot is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Man, it's good seeing Antetokounmpo knock these down. Love seeing him extend his range.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Milton in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Lopez with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
DiVincenzo with it. The feed to Lopez. Good on the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he recovers it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Forbes. They get it back.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Green. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Tucker the pass to Lopez. Back to Tucker. Lopez outside. Over Milton. Lopez, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Portis finds Lopez. And here's Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. On the wing, Harris. The drive by Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. On the wing, Giannis. The pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Passes it to Howard. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lopez inside, working on Howard. Kick out to Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. On up the court. And Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
And it's the Bucks ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Back to Lopez. It drops.
The big fella, Brook Lopez, coming up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one. So I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Curry on the wing. Simmons inside. Working on Collins. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Young. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Simmons. Harris passes to Curry. Harris against Collins. Down low, Howard. Can't get it to fall.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Kept alive. Harris dishes to Howard. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. The shot comes out. Good D by Howard. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Howard with the stuff.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Lob pass to Capella. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Curry looking around. Shoots the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And Herter gets it to go.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Offline with his 3. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz is checked in. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Maxey passes to Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. That one good for 2.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10 frame.
From the pass to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Out to Harris. There's the pass to Maxey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Snell, defended by Milton. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Snell, no good. The 76ers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. A shot by Milton, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Inside, and stolen by Scott. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Scott. Harris outside. Puts it up from 15. Gallinari with the rebound. Now, here's Okongwu. D right on him. Here's Snell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got House. Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. Young dishes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. Outside, Scott. Thibault on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Well, look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And the Hawks with possession. Out to the right wing. Okongwu with it, working on Howard. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Here's Okongwu.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then for the 76ers, Green, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Simmons comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Collins in the post, guarded by Green. Here's Capella. Collins passes to Capella. Collins trying to break free. And it's Capella missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Simmons finds Green. Right side Curry. The 76ers with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shots good from Young. Young's got his first basket of the night.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Here's Maxey. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
It's tipped, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Trae Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Tobias Harris is checked in for Maxey. Herter. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Here's Simmons. Oh, that was something else.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
In the corner, Herter with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Herter's got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Howard can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Left side, Williams. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Snell kicks to Capella. Back to Snell. Lob pass to Capella. And no good that time. The 76ers trailing. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Gallinari comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
So that'll be it for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Young outside. Here's Herter. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Howard with the steal. To the inside. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Harris.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Collins kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Collins finds Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got 8.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7. Misses from short range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. Williams kicks to Snell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Pass to Maxey. And yes, it's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Snell, defended by Milton. Snell kicks to Okongwu. Over Reed, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The 76ers trail by 3. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Scott inside. Gallinari on him. He gets that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's the lob to the hoop. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton the pass to Reed. Back to Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, he puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Williams with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Here's Capella. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish down.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Williams kicks to Hunter. Just 3 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes
that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. And that one, good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Down low. That's good from Howard on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Collins checked in for Gallinari.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Back to Curry. Green against Young. Here's Howard. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
And that one is good. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading. Here's Huerter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Collins against Harris. And Capella sends it back. Back to Collins. Pass to Huerter. Over Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Will it go? And Capella sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. A putback rebounded by Howard. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Simmons. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Young inside. Body by Simmons. Here's Huerter. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And the pass to Simmons. On the wing, Green, defended by Young. Simmons on the wing. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Young pass to Collins. Young outside. Over Howard. Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Hilton the pass to Howard. Out to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball over. In the corner, Simmons with it. To tie it up. It's tipped.
And putting that 7-2 wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working on it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Here's Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Dishes to Hunter. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Young taking his time here. Outside Collins. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Oh, with a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was up. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.